This is Steve DITKO, the original artist on Spider-Man. It's the first appearance of Electro.
Queste sono pagine originali di Steve DITKO, questa è la prima apparizione anche di Electro. Pazzesco, pazzesco. Ultimo giorno a New York, ma prima di andarmene voglio farvi vedere un'altra cosa. Cari appassionati, ben ritrovati su Comics. Io sono Andrea e mi trovo a New York. Oggi è l'ultimo giorno, ma prima di andarmene volevo assolutamente farvi vedere un posto incredibile che assolutamente bisognava mostrare agli appassionati di collezionisti italiani, perché ho notato che nessuno aveva fatto un contenuto del genere, almeno in italiano non esisteva niente del genere, e quindi ho detto devo assolutamente sfruttare l'occasione di essere a New York per farvi vedere qualcosa del genere, anche perché l'Italia c'entra molto in questo posto, perché il presidente di questo posto appunto è proprio italiano, mezzo italiano. Sto andando infatti da Metropolis Collectibles, non so chi di voi conosce questo nome, però stiamo parlando di uno dei dealer più importanti al mondo per quanto riguarda proprio il mondo dei fumetti, ma non solo, soprattutto degli original art, delle tavole originali, dei pezzi originali, di artisti importantissimi del mondo del fumetto e non solo, anche proprio dell'arte in generale. E quindi ragazzi ci saranno dei pezzi pazzeschi, pazzeschi. Tenetevi forte, davvero. Buongiorno ragazzi, allora come vi dicevo, prima di andarmene a New York volevo assolutamente farvi vedere questo posto incredibile. Mi trovo appunto a New York, mi trovo da Metropolis Collectibles, qui con Mr. Vincent, is the president, il presidente appunto di Metropolis, is also Italian, so...
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno amici.
He knows Italian better than I knows me.
Non è vero, non è vero.
So, Mr. Vincent, what can you say about how it started? Your business, this business.
So I started buying and selling comic books when I was about 15 years old.
Yeah?
When I was in high school.
Yeah?
And I did it all through college. And when
Yeah.
I graduated from St. John's University here in New York,
Okay.
I was selling comic books on the streets of Manhattan. I would drive into the city, put 2 card tables together with 8 boxes of books, and sell in the financial district of Manhattan on Broadway between John and Maiden.
Okay.
And I remember like it was yesterday. It was the summertime after I graduated, and every day I would drive in, sell comic books all day, drive home, unpack my car, put on my shorts,
Yeah.
and went to the beach and played volleyball until the sun came down.
Nice.
It was a beautiful day.
A beautiful moment.
Selling comic books and the beach.
Yeah.
It could be better.
Absolutely.
So after that, I started to build up my business, and in 1999, I merged companies with my partner Steven, and this is Metropolis. In 2007, we started Comic Connect, which is our online auction site, consignment site. From 2003 to 2008, I had an online radio show called ComicZoneRadio.com.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm also the co-founder of Big Apple Conventions in New York City, the longest running convention in New York City. And I just launched my comic book, The Addiction, which was an incredible experience at New York Comic Con. We had a line around the corner. Our character is half Chinese American, half Italian American. She speaks Italian, Mandarin, English, a little bit of Spanish, and she's very much a New Yorker, but international as well.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. In fact, I can show you.
Yeah.
Here's one of
Absolutely.
our covers.
Yeah.
And here's another cover. And this one, you see the Grimaldi's Pizzeria. If you go into Grimaldi's, you can order the Addiction Special Pie.
Oh.
And you get a QR code, collectible QR code. You can read parts of the comic book. The pie is pepperoni, fungi, and truffle oil.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a big thing we did. And this is another cover by Aletha Martinez. This one by Andres Labrada. And we even have one by David Mack.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
And then another one by Art Germ.
Yeah, oh, come on. Yeah.
And you know, the interior art is pretty good too, by Claudia Balboni from Rome, Italy.
Yeah.
And so you
I met her a few days ago.
Yeah, she's amazing. Her style
Beautiful
is
work.
European.
Yeah.
And also a little Japanese.
Yeah.
Euro manga.
it's a mixed. It's a mixed. Yeah. It's pretty modern. Yeah. Good to know.
And so we're very proud of this. My vision that one day when I do a comic convention in Italy, I will turn this green and it will be the Italian flag.
Oh.
Every time I look at this, I go, this should be green. It would be beautiful.
So maybe you will come in Italy in the next month or?
No, not next month, but maybe Lake Como Art Con.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have some of the addiction there as well, and maybe Claudia will be there with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. So let me show you around a little bit
Yeah.
about the artwork in the office here. Everything in this office, this is my personal office. You'll see one piece missing.
Yeah.
The Hulk Future Imperfect by George Perez will be going up there. That's a pretty important piece.
This is your personal collection?
Yeah, this is my personal.
Ok, quindi questa è la collezione personale.
So, First Furry Beast by Gil Kane and Bill Everett.
Ok.
It's the first time he appears as a gray furry beast. I'm a big Gil Kane fan, so I've got Gil Kane. The Submariners, Gil Kane and Bill Everett. Luke Cage is Gil Kane, Ghost Rider Gil Kane, and these three Knight Riders, which is one of my favorite characters design-wise. And so I have Gil Kane. Right there, The Amazing Adventures 15 is the first Jim Starlin cover.
Oh, wow.
Kind of cool. And,
They're all in good shape.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This is Steve Ditko, the original artist on Spider-Man. It's the first appearance of Electro.
Queste sono pagine originali di Steve Ditko. Questa è la prima apparizione anche di Electro. Pazzesco, pazzesco.
Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
One of my favorite new artists, Trad Moore.
Me too, man. Me
So
too.
beautiful.
Me
It's
too.
so strange. The way I
Me
describe him, if Steve Ditko and Jim Steranko had a love child, contemporary, modern, I think it's this.
And I think that it's so dynamic, it's incredible, it's incredible. I hope to meet him in New York, but
This is a piece I just bought by Ryan Brown from Ireland, and it is incredible. Truly, truly a work of art.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is amazing. And then I got Frank Miller, Wolverine miniseries.
Frank Miller, la miniserie quella su Wolverine. Okay.
My favorite Wolverine image, Mark Texiera.
Yeah.
Wolverine 67. This one is the question, I believe it's number 14, 19. It's by Dennis Cowan and Bill Sienkiewicz.
Okay.
The two pieces up there are recreations.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Marvel 2-in-1 and The Astonishing Tales. Those are comic books I loved as a child, so I had recreations done. These three are Stephen Platt, one of my favorite artists as well.
Yeah, I remember those covers.
And John Byrne, one of my all-time favorites as well.
Yeah, John Byrne.
And Sam Keith above him.
Sam Keith.
These are Harry Houdini's
handcuffs. C'è le manette di Harry Houdini.
And that's Bill Everett, the creator of Submariner, on Submariner and Tales to Astonish.
Pazzesco.
And then we have some more art here.
Oh, Flash, come on. Love him.
Jim Lee, Gil Kane, Ross Andrew, Nick Cardy. And Nick Cardy, interesting story. He was Italian.
Yeah.
His last name, cognome,
è
Viscardi.
Viscardi.
Oh,
but they cut.
No, listen, this is funny. So he worked in New York, and everybody who ran the comic book companies was Jewish.
Oh, yeah.
And they would write his name incorrectly.
Just, okay, I understand
they couldn't
why.
Spell it correct.
Okay.
He couldn't cash his check.
Oh.
He went, okay, I have an idea. I Americanize it. call it KIRBY.
KIRBY.
Then they can spell it, I can get paid.
Yeah.
He told me this when I interviewed him. It's a fantastic story. Bob Layton on XMEN, a war #1 from Valiant, and a beautiful piece by Dennis Cowan, Prentice Rollins for Hardware. And here's a really cool piece called The Honeymooners by Jack Kamen from EC Comics from the 50s. This was done in the 90s, but I just think it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's a very masterful
beautiful
piece.
Pencil.
Then we have some more artwork here that is on display, including more Mark Texiera, Bob Larkin, Frank Frazetta, Mark Pacella, Proteus,
Yeah.
Black Panther #1, Ghost Rider, Tim Bradstreet. That piece up there was done by a Buddhist teacher of mine. It's a Green Tara. Dan Marino, my favorite football quarterback. And this is a photo I took when I went to the Led Zeppelin reunion concert in 2007 in the O2 Arena in London from the Erdogan tribute concert, and it was one of the most incredible musical experiences of my life. And this is an Andy Warhol photograph of Dennis Hopper, and I'm also a very big Bruce Lee fan. This is Bruce Lee's first and only movie contract he signed. 3-picture deal for, let's see, Big Boss, Chinese Connection, and Way of the Dragon. So he was paid $20,000 per picture. And it's from 1971, and it's one of my favorite things I own in my collection.
Ragazzi,
Bruce Lee is
contratto di Bruce Lee.
incredibly important to me.
Yeah.
in my life.
Me too. I love martial arts. So.
Yeah. So I'll show you over here real quick.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so in Thor Ragnarok, at the end of Thor Ragnarok, Dr. Bruce Banner is on the ship. They're trying to escape Sakaar.
Okay.
And they're shooting at him. And he's in the Grandmaster's pleasure ship. And he's like, "Where's the lasers?" Remember, he's pressing the buttons?
He's pressing, yeah.
Well, this is the prop from the movie.
Oh.
Hold on a second. When he presses the button, you see the fireworks and the Grandmaster hologram.
Yeah.
So I had my framer put a KIRBY type of frame on it and then hooked up a device to make the music. This is a masterpiece by Frank Frazetta.
Come on, ragazzi. Frank Frazetta,
This
non
is,
so che dire.
probably worth about $1 million. That's a gorgeous Golden Age cover by Matt Baker, probably the greatest African-American artist of the Golden Age.
Yeah.
This is Beware number 10 by Goldfarb. Bernard Bailey on Weird Mysteries, one of the most famous horror covers of the 1950s. And this is a World War II Lee Elias Speed Comics 28 cover, which I think is just really crazy. And this is also Jim Starlin here on Marvel Team Up, this Supervillain Team Up, and Conan number 72 by Gil Kane and Ernie Chan.
So you start collecting art later, obviously, I think,
Yeah.
than comic books.
Yeah, I didn't even know original art
Yeah.
existed.
In which period, maybe almost? In which period you start?
90s.
90s.
90s. That's the first piece I ever bought. It's a Marshall Rogers sketch of Batman.
Yeah.
And here's a piece by Gabriele Delotto.
Yeah, I know
very
him.
Famous cover. And I bought it just because I loved the idea of Spider-Man on the Eiffel Tower and the way he painted the costume in a gray that matched the Eiffel Tower, not the traditional blue.
No, yeah,
And
it's
I
the
just
gray.
thought it was
Yeah.
really beautiful. And then I found out later how rare the comic book was. And this
Yeah.
is all just little toys and things that I like. This is a 1930s water gun. You put the thing in the water,
And
you
yeah.
pull the plunger back as a bladder inside,
Yeah.
and you have your water gun. Bernie Wrightson,
It's my favorite.
Jack Kirby,
Kid.
Horace Vallejo, Alex Ross, and Neil Adams, Bernie Wrightson, H.D. Peter, the original artist on Wonder Woman.
Questo è un'arte originale di Wonder Woman. Io non so cosa dire.
Wilson, Jack Kirby Collage, Joe Quesada, Mike Coluda, Carmen Infantino, Matt Baker, Marshall Rogers, Lee Elias, Carmen Infantino, Nick Cardi.
This is from the 123, no? It's from the Flash of Two Worlds.
Something on 123.
Ragazzi, io sono senza parole. Ragazzi, questa è la cover originale. Oh, come on. Ah.
Wally Wood.
Yeah?
These just came back from an exhibit overseas,
Oh.
so that's why they're not on the walls
Yeah?
yet. Yeah, so we just look at them and see what's happening. Neil Adams flash cover, which is really cool. The legend was that this was Stan Lee walking across the street,
Yeah?
and Neil Adams took the photo of him, and then Stanley got upset because he was going to be on the comic book in the DC.
Yeah.
So they put a beard on him, made him look a little different. That's the legend of that cover.
Nice, nice. I love this stuff.
First Adam Strange.
Okay.
A beautiful Justice League cover
I'm speechless.
about
Speechless.
peace on Earth, which we need more than ever.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
And then movie posters.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mess. We had a big collection coming recently. But here's the first Watcher. Steve Ditko. Jack Kirby. Jack Davis. Bill Everett. This is the last splash page Bill Everett ever drew before he passed away. First Man-Thing.
Oh.
Neil Adams on Batman. Jack Kirby. John Byrne doing an homage to Fantastic Four #1. This is Russ Heath, Carmen Infantino, Gil Kane, Joe Kubert, John Byrne, Frank Frazetta,
Come on.
House of Mystery, an ad from Superman #7, and this character looks exactly like Superman. If you replace the whistle
Yeah,
with an S,
with an S.
and put a cape, it's Superman.
Superman, yeah.
And then a little House of Secrets '92,
Ragazzi, copertina.
first Swamp Thing.
La prima apparizione di Swamp Thing.
More fun comics from the 40s. Bernard Bailey's Splash of the Spectre, really gorgeous. One of my favorites, the supervillain team-up cover. And then, of course, Jack Kirby.
Sir, it is true that it's the wife of
Louise Simonson.
It's Louise
He was
Simonson,
the
yeah.
model for this cover.
Quindi era appunto la modella, la moglie di Simonson per quella cover.
Bernie Wrightson and Fantastic Four '74 by Jack Kirby.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. Over here, everything's a little covered, but you can get a quick shot. This is Matt Fox,
Yeah?
Detective 28, Second Batman.
Oh.
And sorry, hold on.
No, yeah.
Move this over.
Yeah.
Very rare, timely page from Marvel Mystery Comics. Detective 30, World's Finest, Shelley Moldoff on Flash. This is a recreation.
Okay.
But Marvel Team Up and Ghost Rider #1 are original. And this is John Byrne on the Hulk. And across here are 3 pages from Journey into Mystery 83, the first Thor.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.
And here's a page from X-Men #1,
Ragazzi.
Daredevil #1, and Avengers #1. And then Jim Steranko on X-Men 49, and another Todd McFarlane piece.
Yeah.
And then Steve Ditko on Doctor Strange,
Doctor
and
Strange.
John Romita on Daredevil.
Come on.
Yeah,
Yes.
so a lot of beautiful things here.
Yeah, a lot.
If you like Watchmen,
Yeah, for sure.
this is my favorite page from Watchmen. This is the first time Dr. Manhattan puts the insignia on his forehead.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
And this is another Lee Elias, Neil Adams, Joe Kubert, Kurt Swan, Alex Ross.
Sono senza parole, raga.
Tarantino,
Senza parole.
John Romita and Bring On the Bad Guys, L.B. Cole, Alex Ross, and it goes on and on and on. I'll show you also, this is our inventory room.
Yeah?
Belly of the
Questo è il loro inventorio. Inventorio, archivio.
He gets orders out every day.
Hi guys.
We have
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
we have the world's largest selection of vintage comic books for CGC, as well as raw for vintage. Nobody comes close. And it's exciting and it's fun every time we get a new collection, and we're just so excited. Yeah, I'm still tired from New York Comic Con. Excuse me if my voice sounds a little hoarse,
no,
I'm
absolutely.
a little tired, but
thanks for the opportunity to come here and visit this incredible place.
First Black Panther, first Black Panther, first Black Panther, second Black Panther, and we have so many books and so many things here.
Nice. Ragazzi, allora siamo qui alla conclusione di questo video. Io ringrazio ancora Mr. Vincent. Thank you so much for the opportunity of being here and have this incredible tour.
My pleasure. And if you're ever feeling like you didn't see enough, I have one more thing to show you. The cosmic cube from Captain America, the First Avenger. This is the prop used in the movie. And it's the one at the church where the Red Skull goes to the church and the priest gives him the fake. The fake.
Oh, this is the fake? They crush it,
So this is the one I like the most because it has that kind of misty look inside. All the other ones were crystal clear, and I thought this looked cool. It's like you're ready to use it.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely, incredible.
Okay.
Thanks again.
Grazie mille.
Grazie ancora.
I just want to say a special thank you to all the collectors in Italy. Every time I'm in Italy at a convention, Lake Como, or what have you, everybody is so welcoming and they treat me like family. It's one of the things I feel very proud of, to be Italian American and to have such a beautiful heritage and culture, that when I go to Italy I feel like I'm at home. And I just want to thank you all and thank Andrea for his coverage of this. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much.